Hi everyone, I'm Manoj Khandelwal and welcome to Uncodemy, India's #1 IT training company. And this is the second part of the strings video. In this part, I will be discussing about the operations we can perform on string data type in Python. So, operations on strings. So if we have two or more strings, we can concatenate them using addition operator, plus operator basically. So say I have this string, my string 1, or say my string 1, and here is I'm storing hello, and this is my second string, and here I am storing world. And I want to combine these two strings to make a single string. So this process is called as concatenation in Python, or in programming basically. So I'm creating a final string, and we can combine multiple strings using plus operator in Python. That process is called as concatenation. Say my string 1 plus my string 2. And I want to display my output at the screen. So this is how do we concatenate, or how do we combine two or more strings using a plus operator. The second type of operations we can perform is the repetition. So the first operation we can perform is concatenation. And the second one is repetition. So for example, I have my string 1, this is my string 1, and I want to repeat this string 5 times. So I'll be using another operator called as multiplication operator to do this. So my string 1 multiplied by 5, and you can see my string 1 is repeated 5 times. So this is the second operation we can perform on strings. The third operation we can perform on strings is we can index our strings. So indexing strings. So what is the meaning of indexing? Indexing means extracting a single character at a time. So as I have already told you that string is a sequence in Python. Means when Python will be creating a string, Python will create two types of indices. One is called as the positive index, and the other one is called as the negative index, or positive indexing or negative indexing. So how this will be happening? Say for example, I want to store a string, say my string, and this time I want to store Python. So how Python will store this string Python, this. So this is how Python will store this. So what we can do is we can copy and paste this. So this, so Python. So here is P, here is Y, here is T, here is H, here is H, here is O, and here is N. So this is my string, and I'm changing it to Markdown. Right. So there is an index. Basically there are two types of indices that Python will create along with this string. So our positive index will start from 0 in Python. So P will be stored at index number 1, index number 0, Y will be at index number 2, and so on and so on. So 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. So this is our string. So this is my string, and this is called as positive indexing. Positive indexing, which will move from left to right. Left to right. The same way Python will also create a negative indexing also. That is called as negative indexing. Negative indexing, and this will move from right to left. Right to left. And the indexing would be like this. So this is -1. -1. The last character will be positioned at -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and -6. So I'm just aligning them to make a beautiful table out of it. So basically these are two types of indices Python will create while storing strings. So the benefit of these indices is we can index our strings using the index positions. For example, so this is my string Python, and I want to extract out my first and my last characters. So extracting first and last characters from the string. So how can we do that? Say first character, I want to store it here, and this is my string. So we can use square brackets, and inside square brackets we can write positive or negative index. So I'll write 0 because my P is placed at 0th index. And to extract last character, we can use both positive as well as negative. I will not be using the positive indexing because in case of positive indexing I have to count every character from left to right. But as I can see, my last character is placed at -1. So it is easier to count -1. So instead of using positive indexing, I'll be using negative indexing to extract from right. If I have to extract from left, we can use positive indexing, and if we have to extract from right, we can use a negative indexing. So that will be easier for us. So, and we can print, say first character, and this is my last character. So using indexing, we can extract our characters and we can manipulate them as we want.
For free career counseling or demo sessions, call or WhatsApp on this number